What's up, friends? It's Philly, and I'm back here with a man who needs no introduction, a man who makes an impact wherever he goes. This man currently leads the MASL in points and power play goals. Unless Freddie DeSosa has a hat trick against the Sockers on March 20th, the same individual I'm talking about is going to be the league leader in goals scored. Now he's a member of the regular season champion Florida Tropics. I am joined by none other than IB26 himself, Ian Bennett. How's it going today, Ian?
Man, first thing, Billy, what an introduction. Wow. Thank you for that, man. I feel so blessed. No, I'm good, man. Just happy to be here, man. Get to talk to you finally, seeing all the good stuff you've been doing. And just excited to be here, man.
Thank you. Thank you. So, I know you're excited. You're still jovial, but I guess I still want to hear it again a couple of days afterwards. Like, how are you feeling after winning the regular season championship with the Tropics?
Yeah, man, honestly, it was great because that was one of our goals, man. And just working so hard for it and actually getting it done and executing it, it's been awesome, man. And then after, obviously, that game, I actually got to fly home and get to see my family for a little bit because I have to do some coaching and all that. So it's been a perfect. Last week was like the perfect week so far. So it's been good.
Yeah, you enjoying the Milwaukee weather as opposed to Florida right now?
Whoa. I don't want to be a hater, but no, I am not enjoying the Milwaukee weather. I love Milwaukee, but it's cold. As you can see, I got a winter hat on. I'm not gonna lie, and it snowed yesterday. So yeah, it's been crazy, man. It's been really crazy. But no, I miss the Florida weather for sure. I miss that sun, man.
Yeah, it's great. That's why I left New York to come out to California, just because I couldn't stand the snow. And as far as the hat, I just thought you were branding, man. I love it. You're rocking that IB26 everywhere you go. It's some stylish threads you got.
I wish.
So you mentioned it.
Right?
You're in
I'm going to send you some stuff too. I'm going to get you some stuff.
All right. Hey, sounds good. We're looking forward to it. You mentioned you're in Milwaukee right now. You've spent a great deal of time with the Wave. You know, coming down to the Tropics, like how challenging was it for you to head down to Florida and to adapt with a new environment and new teammates?
Yeah, no, I think honestly that was the craziest part because I played in Milwaukee for like 12 years and yeah, my family's been here, like, and I played in front of them. I know like all these fans and everything. So it's like, honestly, it's like my second home. And it was just crazy to feel like, okay, what do I do? Like, do I just take a year off? But I got the futsal national team. Hopefully I get selected for that. So I'm like, dude, I need to be in shape. I need to play in a professional environment. So that question wasn't on the table. Like I had to play. So then I was just trying to see where I was going to go. And Coach Clay hit me up as soon as he found out like we weren't going to have a team. And I was like, you know what? Still hesitant about it because like all I know is Milwaukee, right? You know, like all I know is how we do things in Milwaukee. So long story short, obviously just went there. I was like, you know what? If it goes well, if it doesn't, at least I'll get some good weather, right? Like at least I'll make the best out of it. I'll keep it positive, you know, I'll make the best out of it. But as soon as I went there, man, just to see the way they do things down there, to see the way the players' work ethic and all that stuff, it reminded me of Milwaukee and just the work rate and the passionate they're about the indoor game. And I was just like, oh my gosh. I was like, dude, this is perfect, man. This is going to be a beautiful relationship, at least for the year or for the season. So yeah, it's been going, honestly, it's been exciting. It's been going really, really well. And I just want to keep the good vibes going on, man. So it was pretty easy transition. I'm not going to lie.
Well, no doubt the transition has worked out well for you because you've had an excellent season. And watching you has been so much fun from day one up until now. Like we're fans of Ian Bennett up here in California. I'll admit it. Yes, I know I'm a Fury guy, but I'm a fan of Ian Bennett, as are the rest of my gang. So obviously this has been a crazy season, a crazy environment. Like how do you feel the league has adapted to what's been going on this season?
So yeah, so with this, obviously the shortened season and all this stuff, but if you know about indoor soccer, it's been this is going to be the toughest season to win a championship because like every team is stacked, right? There's loaded with players. Normally, honestly, in a season, you might have, even the good teams, you might have one or two good lines. Now, I mean, teams have 1, 2, 3 great lines, you know, especially us. We have 3 great lines. Everyone, even Ontario's got 3 great lines. It's like, it's been really, the quality has picked up. And it's just been, you know, we're going with the flow and we're finding things out. But at the end of the day, you're putting the ball on the field and you're playing. And it's been great, you know, like, honestly, I don't make excuses. I'm just so blessed that we actually get to play and we get to compete. And honestly, with an environment like this, where the teams are so well talented, loaded, I love it, man. And to me, I love it. I'm not going to take any credit away from anything. People can be like, oh, whoever wins it, it's not going to be a real championship or it's this. No, this is going to be the hardest championship anyone can win. Ask any player, ask anybody that's been in the league. It's going to be the hardest this year to win it.
Yeah, every team looks like, I mean, every team has an all-star team like attached to it. So yeah, no doubt about that. Now, you guys have a great shot at hoisting the trophy at the end of the season. But to be fair, it is anybody's game. It's like March Madness here indoors. It's a new season. Despite these regular season records, it's brand new. How confident are you in the Tropics in accomplishing the goal of hoisting a trophy at the end of the season?
You know, I think obviously, like you said, I think everybody could win it, man. Even like everybody gets in now. So it doesn't matter what you did in the regular season. Now it's showtime now. Now, if you could put together, 6 games, you could be a champion. You know, I think I like our odds because obviously we only play 4 and all those teams got to play 6 to get in the finals. So we got to play 4 to get in it. So, I mean, honestly, I always want to bet on myself and the team. But yeah, I think we have a good chance. But I just think Ontario's, man, those boys can play, man. They're some bad boys. They can play. KC, I mean, KC's looking good. They're getting better and better. And you obviously know San Diego and Tacoma, man. They're good, man. If all those guys reach their stride and get some luck on their side, I mean, like you said, it's March Madness, man. Anything can happen. Upsets are going to happen. And you just got to roll with the punches, man. So honestly, there's some good teams out there. And if everyone can put it together, it's going to be a beautiful final. And you never get that, right? Because again, if you're playing a full season, you got all these teams, probably the top team, the most consistent team is going to win it. Now, how you can't be really consistent with only 10 or 12 games, right? So everybody can get there. Everybody can get their shot. And I like that.
Sure. Is there a team or who would you love to face in the finals?
Oh, who would I love to face in the finals? Jeez, that's a great question. I mean, I'd probably like to face a weaker team out of everybody, right? I'd probably like to face Dallas or St. Louis, to be honest, because I'm gonna be honest. We'll slap those teams up. I'm not gonna lie, we'll slap those teams up. But the other teams are really good. You know, you got Ontario, Tacoma, KC, all those other San Diego. But I mean, Dallas, we handled Dallas pretty easily. St. Louis, we had a slip up with them, but they ain't saying nothing to us. So, but no, those other teams are really good, man. I respect a lot of those other teams, and they know me. I know them, so they know how I feel.
Sure. You're loved in Milwaukee, and now you're obviously loved in Florida. How difficult is this end of season going to be for you in terms of no longer being a part of one of those two organizations?
Yeah, that's crazy. Like if we win it, like where do you go from there, right? Like I think that's going to be the toughest thing. It's going to be the bittersweet, I think, right? So like if we say we do win it, what's going to happen? You know, it's going to be like, okay, we win it and then I go back to Milwaukee, or what happens, you know? And like, it's just, it's a tough thing to think about. So I'm trying not to think about it. I'm just trying to take every day, just trying to train, just trying to get ready and let the future pan out how it pans out and just take care of business. Because at the end of the day, I have a job to do, right? And my goal is obviously to be a champion again. So I need to keep doing that. I just need to focus on that. And then the chips will fall where they may.
Sure. And you already have that championship experience. And no doubt the people down in Lakeland would want to have some of that IB26 championship magic sprinkled onto them at the RP Funding Center. Now, final statement rather. Are there any last words or thoughts you'd like to leave the audience with before we let you go today?
No, I just honestly, I think everybody, thank you for supporting the league. I know it was a crazy time. I know there's been some good stuff. I know people have been some bad stuff, but honestly, to get this season in and to showcase all the players' talent and everything, I think was awesome. And I think obviously podcasts like yours and everybody around the league, we got to grow the game. Like this is the problem. Like Philly, everyone thinks they got to do something special, and no, everyone's just got to back their team, keep it positive and keep it moving, because that's the only way we're going to promote this game. You know, the players can only do so much. The league can only do so much. So if we all can come together, I think it's going to be a great look, man. And we can really grow this league to what it is, because as you can see, man, if you go to one of these games, you're going to fall in love with it. You might not even be a fan of soccer. You're just going to love. There's so much action. There's so much music. There's personality. It's just a great game, man. And I think if we can get it to a broader stage, I think you're going to see big things in the near future with this game. So,
I completely agree. I've never brought anybody to Toyota Arena and for them to walk out thinking, God, I wish I didn't do that. And my honest to God thoughts are, we're on the verge of something massive, a huge renaissance that the world hasn't seen. At this point, no one's going to be sitting at home on a Friday and Saturday night thinking, I'm tired. I think I'm just going to stay home. Nah, they're going to go everywhere. So if we can promote and push this league and push players such as yourself out, get a bigger audience, they're going to have something fun and cool to do on a Friday and Saturday night because Netflix, Hulu, I mean, watch those stock prices. No one's going to want to care about staying home once we can all go back to normal.
Exactly. 100%. Exactly. So I love it, man.
Cool. All right. Well, that's all the time that we have for right now. Ian, again, it's been a pleasure. We love your enthusiasm. I'm a man who's enthusiastic, and I love vibing with somebody who has the same amount of energy and passion that I do. Good luck in the playoffs, and congratulations on an MVP-esque season.
Thank you, man. You know, I mean, do we even have to take a vote though? Are we gonna have to really take a vote?
I mean, the stats speak for themselves.
No, I'm just playing with you. But really, do we need to take a vote? Nah, man. It's all good. But honest, you know me, man. I just do my thing, man. No, but awesome. Thank you so much, my man.
Of course, my pleasure.